Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager 2018. It's the first episode of a brand new series, and it is just minutes after launch, though you'll be seeing this a little bit later. As soon as I can get this video finished, I will get it posted immediately. Alright, so I've done just the first couple steps to get ready for this new playthrough. I have downloaded a 2018 name list mod to get all the correct names into the game. We'll see how advanced that is, how set up that is at this point. It is amazing that they've gotten that posted just minutes after launch. I've created my profile. I've also discovered that, at least in its current iteration, this game does not want to launch properly unless I'm already recording. So here we are, but that's okay. I wanted to show the menu anyway, being that this is the first episode. So we're going to go into single player. You can see that the options are similar as in previous years with track cycling, one-off races, career mode where you manage an entire team, or the Pro Cyclist Mode. And if you're watching this video, chances are you've watched my previous videos as well, and here we are with the World Database 2018 Lite, though it is just getting started. So we'll be using this one. Like I said, it is on the Steam Workshop already, so if you're getting this game brand new, I strongly encourage you to go out and pick up the World Database, as those modders have done a fantastic job year after year getting that included into the game. Alright, now, if you watched my previous series, you know that I was doing Pro Cyclist Mode, and it's a stage racing specialist. And I will be following that same format as this year. I am looking to replicate what I have done in the 2017 edition as fast as possible, so we can get back to the point where we were with the previous series. So we are going to be back with Decathlon Gamer, and I am from the US, so my writer too will be from the US. This will not be my real height or weight, which sadly, as I am American, we are so ill-equipped to deal with these type of measurements anyway. So I'll go, I guess, kind of right where I'm at. Let's see here. Be quick about this so we can get to it. That's close enough. We'll take this one. And we'll start with the Young Rider 20 this. Main axis. First column allows you to see the attributes of your rider based upon the chosen main axis. Secondary axis. This is a new one this year. There's going to be two axes of potential of growth of what you're going for with the rider. They have released very, very few details, but that's one that I've caught on to. Alright, so main axis, definitely stage racer. The rider is quite versatile and will excel above all in the mountains and on time trials. This is the ideal type of rider if one ever hopes to win a race. I like the Tour de France. Secondary axis. So we have climber or time trial are the most likely categories to go with, and I should say they should be a very strong climber. I can work on that time trial aspect. gives me a bit of a boost to the mountain and hills, or should I go with that time trial because that's where they really gain some time. Let's see, that improves us on the flat. And time trial and prologue, not much there. The mountain's going to be just shy of where I want it to be. And recovery is a bit lower. Climber aspect. Hills goes up by 2, mountain goes up by 1, so that's a +3 overall. It does hurt that time trial a bit though. Wow, look at the acceleration difference though. That's massive. We'll take that one. That hurts recovery as well though. Potential Grand Champion is fine. That is what I'm going for over the course of the career. That is the goal. And can I go any younger? Yes, 19. We'll start at 19. That is where we started with the previous rider. That does bring the attributes down a little bit by starting at 19. Alright, so we have choice of team. I will be going with a Continental ride in this first season. I'm hoping that this first season is only going to be a short one. I'm hoping to get through this first season within about 3 episodes. So this first episode here, right at the beginning of the season as we get things underway, I'll be going straight to mid-season for episode 2, and then wrapping up the season, or at least just about to the end of the season, with episode 3, so that we can get right into season number 2, and we'll be looking to get through that one right about the same speed, maybe 3 to 4 episodes on season 2, so I can get pretty much current with where I was at the end of the 2017 edition with last week's episodes. My series airs every Sunday with new episodes every Sunday. I'm going to be doing 2 episodes today and then a 3rd episode this Sunday. So season 1 will be wrapping up here this weekend. So we'll get through this whole first season this first week on launch week. Alright, so here is what is being offered to me at this point. I have 3 choices to start off. I have 2 Continental Pro teams, Rally Cycling and United Healthcare, 2 American teams. They are pretty close to one another. Overall, I would be 11th out of 17 riders, or 13th out of 17 riders starting out. And by specialization, I'd be 5th when it comes to stage racing, 5th in climber, 5th in time trial. Those are kind of the 3 that count. 7th with United Healthcare, 6th in climbing, or 4th in time trial. Contracts would be the same. Or I can go all the way down to a Continental team with Monkey Town Continental team, and I believe that is the Dutch flag. I'm pretty certain. Yes, it should be. So this would be a 2-star Continental team, not much below these 2 teams. I'd be 6th out of 17 there, 4th in stage racing, 2nd in climbing, 2nd in time trialing. And so I do not have the options. I was on Team Jelly Belly with last season's. Contract length is the same. I know I could do a lot more if I was in Continental. But on a Dutch team, there's probably going to be quite a few classics where you can see I am dead last on the squad when it comes to that discipline. It's kind of an important moment, especially on my trajectory. If I'm starting on Continental Pro, let's see how far down the ranks I am. I'm going to be teammate a lot in that first season. So what's it going to be? I'm down to UHC or Monkey Town. No offense to Rally, but the color I have issues with color. Long story short, I went to the University of Oregon. Our colors are green. Our rival, the Oregon State Beavers, their colors are orange. Speaking of Oregon State Beavers, as this is launch day for the game, I gotta give props to them, even though we are rivals, and I will not wear the orange colors of Team Rally. Oregon State Beavers are in a winner takes all Game 3 of the College World Series. Congrats to them. My Ducks came ever so close to a softball World Series title this year, but they did get knocked off by the eventual champion, Florida State. Anyway, so let's go with Monkeytown. I want to stay with that continental trajectory this first season, so I'm probably only going to be with them for a year, but something new. It's a team I didn't even know existed until just now. Could be a new team. Alright, this all looks the same as last year. In fact, same UI. There's no change to the UI at all. Alright, so preseason. I can set up my season objectives. And here's our welcome to Pro Cyclist Mode. If you already know the Pro Cyclist Mode, here's a brief overview of what's new this year. First of all, you can set your level of fitness for the start of the season. I was able to do that last year, as well as your objectives. Pay attention to the objectives given by your sports director at the start of a race. These will help you glean XP that will allow you to level up and trigger progression, but will also allow you to judge your situation as the season advances. That's manager satisfaction. The greater your manager's satisfaction, the greater your chances of securing an improved contract for the following year. You may, if you meet the conditions, assume greater importance within the team and gain the possibility to choose teammates who will follow the same race schedule as you and will try to align their fitness schedule with yours. Fitness system has also been revised, and as in career mode, it enables fitness peaks to be triggered. Now this is the same as last year, so no change. Alright, we will get into those season objectives in a moment, but a quick overview of where we're at. So here are our attributes starting out this year. So this is that final piece of taking my two choices as stage racer and climber. No contract at this point for next season. Excuse me. So my average starting out is a 67. So here is my training. So it's not going to start till tomorrow when preseason is confirmed. Oh, there's a new one. Potential. As we go through, so my potential on the flat is 69 to 73. 82 to 86 on the climbing, 81, 85 on the hills, time trial around 79, 83, and prologue 77, 81. A couple other key ones are going to be good at acceleration and downhill. Stamina should get up there. Resistance and recovery should each get up there as well. Alright, here's that quick chance to check my season objectives. And I have no real reason to alter any of these, but let's look at the dates because this will set up kind of my peaks and valleys for the season. So we have late August, we have mid-June, and late February. That's awfully early in the year. Let's see if I can look a little bit later. That's still okay. Now we're pushing into March. I like that better. Tour to Normandy, that might be a good one. Except for that's all flat stage. Let's see if I can find one that is actually going to... Now I'm past that point. So let's go back here. Go for this. I'd rather reach my first fitness peak much later on, and we'll start low so that we can build towards that. Yeah. So we're gonna start low on the fitness and build up towards a late March fitness peak so that I'm not overdoing it here early on, so I'm not overly fatigued by the end of the season, and then we'll keep those dates as they are. Here's that first look. We've got the Cyanide Cup. These are for the young riders, and they provide good opportunities for some early success. It looks like they've got us scheduled for quite a bit here early on. Without any points, I can't change the schedule. Quick look at the team. Surrounded by Dutch riders plus a couple Italian riders on this one. Looking overall at the average, I'm already up there quite a bit being on this continental team, so I will have some chances to be a leader. Looks like we've got a number of sprinters, so our strongest riders are 3 sprinters. Santoro, the climber, is probably going to be getting the lead gig here early on, but as soon as I overcome them, I should be the leader in most stage races, so that'll play out nicely and give a chance to improve steadily. 50 points away from level 9, so I should actually level up here pretty quick. Alright, so season objectives, yeah, that takes me to there, so go ahead and accept that, and let's get things underway. Oh wow, I've already got... Okay, I can't change my schedule without any points. I'm not really in a position for teammate requests. I actually was already like sick there for a day. First race is coming up here in 3 days. We'll get to that here pretty quickly. My fitness is at 69% right now. It's actually already higher than I want to be at this point. Alright, so it looks like we are sending 6 riders to the Cyanide Cup. And my average is showing up as that 67, so I'm the 3rd strongest rider heading to it. And that one's a sprinter, as is that one, so they are both sprinters. And this looks to be a sprint stage, so probably going to be given the role of teammate with low fitness, carrying a -1 race day condition. And let's get to it. This is the first race on the new 2018 edition of Pro Cycling Manager. Just a couple slight differences in the UI, but otherwise this is the same screen, so no big changes here. So they've put their efforts in somewhere else. It looks like Barry Marcus is one of the favorites on today's stage, one of the top 5 favorites. And even though my reputation does not exist, I'm already on the list, 3rd on the team, so that's good, because in that last game I was seen as an unknown kind of all the way through the end, even though I was the only one within my team actually having much success. Okay, So I am the Barador. I'm getting the chance to go into the breakaway, which is exciting, and it's nice that I'm right here at the front. Wow, I'm tiny. Is it just me, or am I like half the size of everybody else? Alright, there's already our first achievement on the new game. And there we are. Alright, 5 riders away. And apparently while the front of the jersey is black, the back of the jersey is blue.
Riders who are looking to create a breakaway.
I'm already recovering nicely. More riders are trying to join us. We're going to have to speed this up a little bit if I'm going to get through more than just a stage or two today.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking.
Alright, this is that little climb here on the loop, and there's not much to it. My race day condition is a -1, and by -1 they mean minus a lot. That's a lot more than a -1, so that low fitness condition is definitely affecting my attributes on the day, and especially with a low stamina. It could be quite difficult for me to stay away on this one. And there's my next achievement, Barador 1. A breakaway specialist. I'm sure that has to do with being away from the field here for a while out front. We have 2 minutes over the peloton, and so far all of the interface stuff looks exactly the same as the 2017 edition. So no changes apparent up to this point, besides just a couple small UI differences. Attribute-wise, everything is the same. No changes here as well. It'd be nice if we slowed down a little bit so that I would recover some. 50% of the way to my breakaway objective already.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack.
When I'm the
they
climber.
Obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. There are some legs that just can't take the speed anymore. The riders are being left behind.
Peloton split. It's only 24 riders chasing us anymore.
We're already at the halfway stage.
This is short. No wonder we're keeping the pace up. Speaking of keeping the pace up, if I'm gonna go, I need to... recover this stamina, otherwise I'm gonna get dropped here real soon. Speaking of, they just upped the pace.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
Just not recovering. Looks like that number 93 is struggling a lot too. Got some heavy dip in his shoulders there. I'm starting to recover just a little bit here now, finally. And I need to recover a lot more if I'm going to be able to hang with this group. Oh, somebody just got dropped. I'm about to get dropped with him.
The fast pace at the front is too much for several riders.
Yeah, somebody else is too. Number 115, he and I are both going to get dropped together, it looks like. I made my objective at least, 100% on the breakaway objective. That other rider and I are both about to get dropped from the group. There goes my stamina. And 3 of us getting dropped, so 2 riders are going to be off on their own. Yep, there they go. And I need to recover. Hopefully I can. Oh, they've caught the entire group, so there you go. Hopefully up this little climb. Hopefully I can stay with the group long enough and on the downhill recover so that I can at least be with this group to the end, but it looks like today is not going to be my day. I'm just going to get some points for being in the breakaway. Yeah, we get over the top and I just get dropped, so Peloton is off on their own. And I'm not recovering well enough, so short little punchy stage, high pace, and being in that breakaway group and leading that breakaway group away used way too much stamina that I never was able to recover.
There's now just 10 kilometers left. The sprinters are positioning themselves up front. It'll probably be a mass sprint finish. Breakaway at the front.
Oh, we just got back with the Peloton, but there's no way that I'm going to have any impact here because here's the last time over the climb. 4 riders are away at the front. Winner's probably going to come from them.
5 kilometers remaining.
Last little piece in the climb. They still got the judges' cars riding straight through the pack, so that's something that still has not been fixed in this game.
Very fast. A victory that went right down to the wire. Wow, he handled his race well. We're waiting for the tail-enders who continue to arrive.
Shundabai got the win. That's a bigger name out there.
We've selected the following highlights for you.
And there you go. Baptism of Fire, my 3rd achievement. In just one race. One race that we didn't even finish anywhere near the front. Alright, first race finished, 10 points. Plus 4 points for getting the exposure for the team. And we've got another race coming up in a few days. This one's going to be more to my rider's style. And let's see here. I'm the 2nd strongest rider going in today. And in terms of climbing, it looks like I have one who's level with me. And that is our other climber. If you look at the whole team here, we are the 2 climbers, so we're actually the same. Quick briefing. Looks like we've got 5 climbs on the day, plus a false flat at the finish. Another short one, 128K. I'm nowhere near the top 10 list. Only a couple stronger riders here, Van Aert and Martin. Martine is favored on the day, and that's understandable. On my last game, I ended up on the Wanty Group Gobert team during that second season, and Martine was the leader of that team. Let's see, I was a 77-75 on climbing. I'm definitely out of range of these top riders.
Greetings to all. It's an undulating route, so it will be a tactical race.
Okay, teammate, work at the head of the group for 20k, so I do not get... We don't even have a leader. We have no leader, but I've got to work at the front of the group. Interesting. Well, if I go do that immediately while it's easy, I can fulfill that objective and then kind of just race for myself. There's no apparent leader on the team, so... Try to work my way up towards the front, and here comes the rain.
Attack! It's now or never for those riders who want to avoid a battle over the last few kilometers.
$20k on a 120k race is going to be difficult to manage, especially without burning some energy. 2 riders are away, 1 minute away, so that's nice. Tiny breakaway group. It'll be difficult for them to stay away. Alright, so I am running at the front. I'm going to see if I can't make that objective met here. It looks like a third rider is trying to get off the front now.
The current pace is a bit too docile for some riders who are looking to create a breakaway.
And Vukolen. A couple more riders trying to go with him. A few more riders now. Way too many riders trying to go off the front now. There we go. Some of them pulled up. That's 6. Yeah, here goes some more. That's just too big of a group for a stage like this. Race day condition is +1. You can see that's not really a +1. That's more like a 0 balance. So the fitness plus that race day condition equal out to or flats -1. Our accelerations -1. Downhill at least is a +1. Fighter's a +1, so I'll take that. But it's difficult to get my 20k off the front of the group in with all these accelerations as more riders try to get into the breakaway. Now the good thing here is it means they could have been working on the AI on the breakaways at start of races. Because in the past, in real life, breakaway groups are really hard to establish. Most of the TV coverage starts well into a stage, long after. Really? Now we have a leader? There's no leader. Boss said work at the front for 20k. I want to at least get the first knock in here before I go back and protect anyone. And before that first climb, I don't want to waste all my energy on the first climb. I want to do it on the flat.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
There we go. Finally at the front again. But not even 1k. This whole 5 of us rotating the duties on such a short stage is terrible for my objectives for the day. Oh, and then I didn't even get I just got shuffled back without ever getting a turn in. Well, now we're on that first climb. These guys are all struggling.
Slowly whittling away the lead. The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
I'm finally going to the front again. Up here over the top of the climb. One climb out of the way, 4 to go. You know, I still haven't reached that first. I want to at least hit that first marker, so my boss doesn't hate me by the end of this race. And honestly, the way the game mechanics work, Van Rie's not going to love me or hate me for ignoring him. Unless they've changed that. So far, nothing looks different.
They're moving along at a fair lick. You've just got to hang on.
Alright, they just picked up the pace. I was trying to pick up the pace and then suddenly was dropped. Wow, even out of 79, I'm still not... Okay, we just caught one member of the breakaway group. There's only 5 left.
The team leaders should be coming more and more to the fore.
83, I'm still getting shuffled back. 85, getting shuffled
the breakaway
back.
is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its
We're
speed.
about to hit that second climb. Okay, 88 is only just enough, and I'm not going to get to lead here before
that the strongest can create some gaps.
I want to get to the front for a moment. Just about caught the breakaway group.
That's the end of the breakaway.
And I'm finally getting that chance to lead.
Well, we can see
Slow
that the
down,
pack is
I'm still
increasing the
leading.
pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now.
This is going to hurt the field a bit. Alright, before I do anything damaging to myself, I'll back off. I've got a little bit more leading time in there. That was the hardest climb of the day. We are going to repeat that climb again a little bit later. At least it looks to be the same climb.
That looks like a really bad fall. It's a shame, but he's not going any further.
Zanatti just went down. Van Rie just went down. Kleiman just went down. And now we're down to just 21 riders in the front group. Rain hit and the road suddenly got slick. Who's the leader now? Let's see. Oakalon? Looks like Oakalon and I are the only ones left in this group. There's about a minute to 6 riders behind us. They are gaining on us. So the group is coming back together. Those 6 caught us. Now 10 more. A little over a minute behind. But definitely not the full group. A lot of riders were left behind. And none of my teammates are in that group chasing that just caught up.
This is the last third of the race. The team leaders have their minds fixed on today's goal.
Oh, Van Rie just withdrew. See, later he's going to complain that I didn't protect him. No, they don't do that. Alright. Going through a tunnel here. My pace is a little slow, but I am conserving some energy as we go up and over this third climb. Zanatti and Kleiman have caught back up, but Kleiman just got dropped again, heading over that climb. I conserved some energy. I did slip back a little bit in the pack, but there are now 51 riders in the peloton. Zanatti is kind of just hanging on. Oakalon and I are doing fine. We've got 2 climbs left, and that big one that we've already gone over once, that I was leading over, is coming up here again in just a moment. Let's go times 2 on the speed. Now again, I'm going to try to conserve some energy, so it's okay if I slip back a little bit because I can gain that
riders have
ground
upped the
back up
pace.
on the descent. Ooh, 6 riders just got away. That's not good. Looks like we're going to catch back up to them, though. Now just 5 riders, 4 riders. Again, they're not too far away at this point. Look at all those riders wasting their energy to try to catch back up to them. Meanwhile, we're just about up and over the top. Right, here's the peak. I am a bit low after that. We will do some recovery here on the downhill. I'm in a group of 22 riders behind 4 riders at the front. None of them are that far away, so they can definitely be caught. But we'll see if they are caught. Either way, competing for 5th is not bad in our second ever race. 1 climb left to go, plus the false flat for the finish line. And the 2 riders off the front look like they're just about caught by the 2 riders chasing. Yeah, there you go. Those 4 just came together. It's actually bad news for the rest of us, as that gives them a better chance of hanging on. Oh, one of them just got dropped, so it's only 3 riders left now. Now, if I want to get away, this would be a great time, but I don't think I have enough stamina in the tank to make that happen. And overall, I'm down quite a bit compared to Oaklawn, so no, I'm not in a position to take off. Just try to hang on to the group. Again, my fitness is pretty low, so there it goes. Shoot. I just split the group. There's only 5 riders left now. I'm with the group hanging on to the back. Pace isn't too hot, so I'm kind of hanging on here, but there you go, I'm toast. And we're just about up over the top. I might be able to just hang on to these guys. Nope, they're gone, and we are over the top. That was the last climb of the day. I am recovering. If I can recover enough, I can still catch those guys. Looks like this rider 14 is doing a little bit. No, he just got...
There are just 5 kilometers left.
Got to attack here a little bit to get back on the wheel of these guys. And meanwhile, try to recover. It's not happening though. There's already that false flat as we start to head up.
Another attack! This time it could go all the way!
Yep, not enough there. Not enough. 3K to go.
It's going to be very fast!
Use that energy gel to hang on. It's actually working. The energy gel's finally doing something. It is sustaining my energy a little bit here.
Victory for Damiano Conego!
Conego gets the win.
Martin
is second. Van Aert was 4th. There's the finish line. Sprint just to the end, going for 19th it looks like. And I do get it just ahead of Maspone. So 19th, I got a top 20 here in just my second race. Not bad, not bad considering my fitness level is low and I have not leveled up at all yet. So as I do that, things are going to go better and better over time. Alright, well that's all the time I have for this very first episode. Tune back in here shortly. Episode number 2 is coming up following this one. I'm going to have to stop the game long enough to get this episode posted. And as soon as I do that, I will get right back to recording episode number 2, and then I'll get that one posted right away as well. Episode number 3 will also come up today. Or episode number 3 will come up this week. So episode 1 and 2 today, episode 3 will also be posted before the end of this week at my normal time, Sunday morning, and then tune in every Sunday from there. I'm going to get through these first couple seasons real quick here.
And here are a few of the key moments.
So I'm going to be doing a lot of work off camera to keep the progress moving along, to try to get myself roughly in the same place I was at the end of the 2017 edition. So thanks for tuning in, but that does it for this episode. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.